It is now my great honor to invite CS Education to address this congregation.
Yeah, thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the Cabinet Secretary, my friend, Minister of Defense, Aden Duare, the Governor of Garissa County, the members of Parliament here, Madam Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor of Garissa University, members of faculty, members of Senate, the PS, higher education, the graduates, Your Excellency, I stand before you today with immense pride to welcome you to this momentous occasion, the 50th graduation ceremony of Garissa University. Today, Your Excellency, we celebrate over 700 graduates who have embarked on a transformative journey. In a short span, Garissa University has achieved remarkable success. They have introduced new programs and produced exceptional number of graduates from the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences. This is crucial and aims to fill the gap of teacher shortage, especially in northern Kenya, and the implementation of the competence-based curriculum that emphasizes on critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Garissa University, sir, like many institutions in other areas, faces unique challenges. These include limited resources, infrastructure needs, and other competing priorities. Despite these challenges, Garissa University has actively sought partnerships and explored innovative funding models to ensure a sustainable future, including the funding that they are always getting from government. Your Excellency, your government, through the Minister of Education, and I and the PS as your appointees, are committed to supporting Garissa University. We are actively fostering collaborations between the universities and prioritizing infrastructural development. Garissa University aligns itself with the government's agenda, including the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, which empowers the grassroots. We equip our graduates with entrepreneurial skills to create jobs and contribute to local development. This, coupled with practical application of knowledge emphasized in the CPC curriculum, will ensure their success in the ever-evolving job market. I wish Your Excellency to thank you so much for launching the student-centered model of funding in our universities and the TVET students in Kenya last year, and the first years going to second year are the beneficiaries of this program in this university, among others. I wish to report to Your Excellency that the system worked efficiently with the first cohort of 112,741 university students and 151,933 TVET learners being funded in the 2024-2025 academic year. A total of Kenya shillings 24.76 billion was dispersed in the form of scholarships and also loans for universities, while 11.3 billion went to our TVET trainees. Following the opening of the higher education funding portal on 18th of this month, 2024, I wish to encourage all eligible students who have been placed to various universities and our TVET institutions for the 2024-2025 academic year to take advantage of the opportunity to apply for loans and scholarships under the student-centered funding model. With these few remarks, Your Excellency, before I invite you, with your permission, sir, I request that I invite my colleague, Waziri Aden Duare, so that he can be able to make a remark or two before we invite His Excellency. Please, CS.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, all protocol observed. Your Excellency, today the people of Garissa and myself, we are very, very happy to have you here as the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya. Why do I say so, Your Excellency? You have come to Garissa many times as a member of parliament, as a party leader, as a minister for agriculture, as a minister for higher education, as a deputy president, and today you're here as a president and commander-in-chief. And Your Excellency, Garissa University is unique in two ways from all other public universities in our country. One, Your Excellency, this is the only public university in northern Kenya, 5 counties. The county of Garissa, Wajir, Mandera, Marsabit, Isiolo, and even Tana River and Lamu, the whole of this ecosystem, Your Excellency. For many years. And Your Excellency, today we are here and you are officiating the 5th graduation because you are part and parcel, your footprints are found in this university. Every time you came to Garissa, you used to visit this university. From the time when it was a constituent college of Moi University. As some of the infrastructure you see here, you might not know, but they were done during your time when you are the Minister for Higher Education. Today, Garissa University fraternity, the academic staff, the parents, the students, all of us, the leadership, we are very happy that today you are here, and you will go in history as the first president to officiate a graduation ceremony of a university in northern Kenya since the world began. When you agreed that you will come here, from the vice chancellor to the lecturers, to the students, to the citizens of this great county and northern Kenya, people were very happy. Until last night, they were asking me, are you sure the president is coming? Your Excellency, this university again is unique because in 2015, forces of terror and evil wanted to close the only university in northern Kenya by killing many of our young, promising students. I was a member of parliament. I was a leader of majority. It is one of the most painful moments in my life, Your Excellency, when I came to this place on that sad day with the late General Kaiseri, who was the Minister for Interior, and my brother, the former IG, Joseph Boynet. It was one of the most horrifying days. Your Excellency, for 2 years, everybody, no parent in the country wanted to bring his kid to Garissa University. We were about to close this university. But God is great, alhamdulillah. Today, we want to tell the forces of evil and terror and Al-Shabaab that the power of the pen is mightier than the power of the gun. Wherever they are, and never again will they set foot. I never thought that day, Your Excellency, and you gave me the opportunity, that one day I will be among the team that will help secure our nation as a Minister for Defense. Your Excellency, I want to assure you, on behalf of the men and women in the security sector, both internal and external KDF, that we will not give an opportunity to the forces of terror and evil to come near our citizens and more so near our universities and colleges where young people are promising young people are here, Your Excellency. So, Your Excellency, I don't have much to say. These graduates are excited. The university is excited. The local community is excited. And with your permission, you will allow me at some stage, these great members of parliament are the members of parliament who will stand with the policies that you want to do, Your Excellency, for our country. So at some stage, they will go because they are needed in Parliament to go and vote, and they will vote yes. They will vote yes because they have read the bill. The people who are talking, they have not read the bill. These ones, they have read the bill. They even know what is there for Garissa University. So, Your Excellency, thank you very much for gracing the occasion. We are proud of you. I know you will come back maybe next month to go to all our counties, initiate, but I want to thank you again for the first time in the history, the bridge that was built in 1978. You have become the president who is going to replace that bridge with a modern bridge, Garissa Madogo Bridge. The contractor is around, and I'm sure next time when you come, the contract you'll commission. Your Excellency, just to thank, on behalf of my colleague, Minister for Interior, the team led by the RC here, the police, the intelligence, all the formation, they have secured this university. And by extension, they have secured the whole of Garissa County. Our colleagues in Wajir, Mandera have secured. This university, Your Excellency, has a police post. So our children, our students, our families at the university are safe, secure, as they pursue their education. With those many remarks, Your Excellency, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. It is now my humble duty and a privilege to invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, to address and make his remarks. Please let us be upstanding as we welcome His Excellency.
Asanteni sana, tafadhali tunaweza kuketi chini. Thank you very much. The Honorable Cabinet Secretary is present, the Chancellor of Garissa University, Vice Chancellor, faculty and staff, graduating students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Hamjambo. Assalamu alaikum. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. I am delighted to be with you today for this momentous celebration. We are gathered here to honor the scholarly excellence and academic achievements of our graduates, as well as the inspiring resilience and growth of Garissa University into a distinguished institution of higher learning and research in the Republic of Kenya. I am very proud of my association with this university and the steps and strides that Garissa University has made over the years. To the graduating class of 2024, congratulations. This ceremony provides another opportunity for Garissa University to affirm its significant contribution to higher learning, training, research, development, and innovation, not only as strategic inputs to national economic transformation, but also as efforts to produce a new generation of leaders and professionals. In our midst, and listening to the speech, the valedictory speech, I am persuaded that we are, as a country, moving in the right direction, because I can see a clear future of leaders and professionals. The history of this university is an inspiring account of progress amid difficulty, triumph against daunting challenges, and success in the face of risks and threats. From its inception in 2011 as a constituent college of Moi University, and even after receiving its charter in 2017, the university has stood as a beacon of hope, as an oasis of opportunity, and an island of transformative possibilities, and a premier educational institution in Kenya's arid and semi-arid lands. It is, in its early years, the university endured and overcame significant adversities, the most tragic being the murderous attack in 2015 by despicable and cowardly terrorists who victimized innocent young people, many of whom were women, Despite these immense setbacks, the university remained committed to its vision of providing quality higher education, training, research, and development, including innovation, to our northern rangelands, which have been historically neglected in the provision of higher education and many other public goods and services. The principled determination demonstrated by this institution embodies the indomitable Kenyan spirit of focusing on our aspirations with fortitude, overcoming challenges with grace, and responding to misfortune with excellence. Today, we celebrate determination, resilience, and triumph. We are here to remember and remind one another that the sacrifices made to stay the course have not been in vain. We collectively invoke the Garissa University community's defining ethos, inspiring each one of us to always strive for excellence, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. I request you, ladies and gentlemen, to rise and join me in a moment of silence to remember, appreciate, and honor the innocent young Kenyans who died here as they quenched their thirst of knowledge and prepared themselves to contribute to our nation's development. Thank you very much. May their memory remind us of the precious opportunity we have to make Kenya great. And may we all do our best to give our young people a safe country to grow, to learn, to live, and to lead. The resilience of this university exemplifies the resilience of this region and our nation. It is not by mere coincidence that this institution has become a center of excellence for security and peace studies. It is evident that today's graduates have benefited from their diligence, perseverance, and the support of their mentors, their lecturers, their parents. We are immensely proud of you as you proceed into the world of work and further learning. And I encourage you to seek every opportunity to apply your knowledge and skills positively in the communities, in the areas, and throughout our nation. In particular, you are called upon to be active and involved citizens, conscientious and dedicated professionals whose presence and work contribute to the economic growth, democratic vigor, stability, and security of our nation. As a government, we appreciate the role of higher education, training, research, and development in socio-economic transformation. Universities are indispensable in our shared ambition to become an industrialized, high middle-income country by 2030. Accelerating the development of northern Kenya and other ASAL regions is fundamental to this aspiration, and institutions like Garissa University are therefore critical partners in this endeavor. There is no great Kenya without a great northern Kenya. Consequently, we have made clear commitments to unlock the potential of ASALs by consistently and intensively investing in infrastructure development and value chains in partnership with the private sector. We are taking radical measures to accelerate sustainable development, enhance food security, and improve the well-being of all through inclusive growth. It is the reason why this morning I have approved the acquisition of 200 acres of the Agricultural Development Corporation land in Garissa for use by Garissa University, both for research and for establishing food security for this institution. Past experiences and growing awareness over a dynamic and complex context mean that disaster management is now a significant component of our strategy to achieve sustainable development, especially in the context of climate change, where we are switching from drought to floods in a very short time. The university must produce necessary knowledge, impart vital training, and continuously update our national capacity to handle calamities efficiently and minimize their impact on livelihoods and on people and on the nation. To improve productivity of critical value chains, enhance livelihoods, and raise the quality of life in ASALs, the Government of Kenya will collaborate with institutions like the Kenya Medical Research Institute and the Kenya Agricultural, Livestock and Research Organization. These partnerships will address prevalent human health challenges and gaps in our agricultural and livestock value chains. And additionally, through the National Research Fund, we have supported Garissa University to lead in transforming the leather value chain, catalyzing productivity for numerous smallholder pastoralists across northern Kenya and in Kenya in general. The Government of Kenya is dedicated to building resilient agricultural enterprises in ASALs to promote nutrition security, develop export manufacturing and value addition capacity, and create employment opportunities and create wealth. Unleashing the immense economic potential in these areas, particularly in agriculture, livestock, and energy sectors, is critical to Kenya's economic transformation. And Garissa and northern Kenya is going to be part of the equation that will make this a reality. As hubs of knowledge, research, and innovation, our universities are at the forefront of this transformation. I therefore urge the academic community of Garissa University to engage actively in partnerships with public and private sector to optimize synergies, and drive impactful changes. We look forward to benefiting from evidence-based insights and advisories from universities to enable informed decisions and knowledge-driven development strategies. It is important that the research agenda engages with community experience and that recommended solutions such as efficient water usage, sustainable agricultural practices, social cohesion, peace, and security are responsive to local needs in the context of our country. Our path to sustainable development must include effectively navigating and successfully addressing critical challenges, many of which bear a global character, including climate change, health emergencies, and the energy crisis, to ensure no one is left behind. The bottom-up economic transformation agenda aims to impact every Kenyan household through the effective and efficient provision of social services, including universal health, the digital economy, and affordable housing. I am very proud that the first 800 units of our affordable housing program have been started in Garissa County, and the other 4,000 units are at the design stage that will be launched in the coming months. I am also very proud that with the county government of Garissa, our health infrastructure is undergoing transformation. Garissa County has already provided 2,000 community health promoters, and working with the national government, we are rolling out the exercise that will make it possible for every citizen in Kenya to access health care and to benefit from our universal health coverage plan that will ensure that no citizen is left behind in matters of health provision. As we confront these challenges, our universities must seize existing and emerging opportunities to enhance their research capabilities and develop appropriate local solutions, creating employment opportunities for our young people and fostering Kenya's overall competitiveness. I am especially eager to witness innovations, and particularly those that help us combat climate change and enhance resilience, including research and development in drought-tolerant crops and livestock varieties, and the development of low-cost technologies for housing, water purification, and transportation. And I'm very happy that this morning, courtesy of our Kenya Defense Forces, we have made water available to Garissa University, and I have instructed the Ministry of Defense to make sure that that water has the necessary technology to make it fit for human consumption. Also this morning, as I heard, because of the increased number of students, the government of Kenya is going to provide 200 million shillings to make sure that the administration block is completed within a year. And I have also requested Safaricom, a request they have graciously accepted this morning, to provide another 200 million shillings to complete the tuition block in Garissa University so that our young men and women can have facilities that meet university standards for them to use in their education. Let me also confirm that because of the increase in the number of students in Garissa University, and because we also know that there aren't sufficient housing facilities in Garissa, I have instructed the Ministry of Housing to provide 1,000 hostels for students in Garissa University, and that exercise is going to start in a month. I am aware that these facilities are necessary to make sure that Garissa University becomes a world-class, respected university in Kenya. And I want to assure you, as my Minister for Defense has said, that we are going to ensure that there is adequate security. And I want to ask parents from Kenya that Garissa University is a safe university and their children can come here, because the government of Kenya is going to make sure that no criminal or terrorist or evil people ever step foot again in Garissa University. Given this region's tremendous renewable energy potential, I believe Garissa University must also prioritize research, development, and innovation that generate breakthroughs in solar and wind energy solutions. Mr. Vice Chancellor, this is a very prime space for us because the world is looking for solutions in renewable energy, especially in the context of climate change. We just negotiated as a country a $1 billion facility that will use renewable energy in Kenya for us to expand data centers and digital infrastructure that will be used not just by Kenya, but by Africa as a first step, making Kenya a digital country and providing facilities that will put Kenya at the center of the future of digital learning, digital commerce, digital transformation. Let me also confirm that I am proud of the ongoing development at Garissa University, including the construction of the new facilities I have mentioned, to enhance its capacity to undertake its mission. I also applaud the university's campaign to plant 7,000 trees this year, exemplifying its commitment to a sustainable future for Garissa University and for Garissa in general. Further, I commend Garissa University for its historic contribution to enhancing access to higher education particularly for students from marginalized communities. Garissa University is doing its part in building a more inclusive Kenya. And I want to assure you that we will spare no effort in making sure that we build a truly inclusive Kenya that leaves no village, no sub-county, no county behind, that we are all going to move together. While there is too much to do, I challenge Garissa University to take every opportunity to ensure that its founding vision is fully realized, making education society's ultimate equalizer and a potent multiplier of opportunities. The government has made progress in complementing these efforts through radical interventions under the new university's funding model, significantly increasing our investment in education, and in particular focus on ensuring that education remains inclusive, accessible, and affordable to all. I also want to use this opportunity to commend our vice chancellors. I had a meeting with our vice chancellors 3 weeks ago, and they briefed me on the implementation of the new university's funding model. And I was very proud that as a people and a government, we made the right decisions. I want to commend parents. I am informed by our vice chancellors that 18,000 parents who can afford to pay for the university education of their children did not ask for university scholarships, so that we can make those university scholarships available to children from vulnerable families. That is a great mark of patriotism. When we requested parents who can afford to pay, I am very happy that almost 20% of our university students today have not asked for scholarships. Their parents have paid, making it possible for government of Kenya to do more for students who come from vulnerable backgrounds, so that we can leave no child, no university student behind because of the status and the financial capacities of their parents. It is our commitment that we want every child to count. I am aware that this year, university chancellors asked me to provide an extra 4 billion shillings this year to cover for the students that are ongoing in the third and fourth years. And I want to confirm that in this year's budget, we have provided an extra 4 billion shillings to make sure that all our students are catered for. Let me also confirm to the education fraternity in Kenya that we are providing 660 billion to cover for the education of all our children in Kenya. And it is because we believe education is the greatest equalizer, and education is the greatest multiplier of opportunities, of access in Kenya. And therefore, we will continuously put our resources in developing our human capital through education, training, and research. And as a result, this year also, we have provided for resources in the budget for transiting our teachers who have been teaching as interns, that we have now provided money for them in the budget to transit them to permanent and pensionable. I am asking our members of parliament who are here to expedite what is in parliament so that we can transit these very well-deserving teachers who have been teaching for the last 2 years and make them permanent and pensionable. In this year's budget, we have also provided about 52 billion shillings for our Higher Education Loans Board, so that we can give scholarships and loans to students, especially from vulnerable families, to make sure that they too are not left behind. I am asking our members of parliament that every child in Kenya deserves a chance, and for them to expedite the work they have in parliament so that we can make these loans and scholarships available to our university students. We have also provided money under our school feeding program to make sure that the many children, especially in arid and semi-arid areas, who cannot go to school because there is no meal at home, that the government of Kenya can provide a hot meal for students and to increase and enhance attendance and retention in school. I am asking our members of parliament to expedite the bill in parliament so that we can make that facility available to vulnerable children who otherwise will be out of school unless there is a meal for them in school. Ladies and gentlemen, we are determined to make a transformative contribution through our partnership to enable Garissa University play its role in building a brighter future of shared prosperity for our nation now and for generations to come. Once again, to the graduating class, my very best wishes and congratulations on your graduation today. And to the entire Garissa University community, you have my commitment, you have my goodwill, and hopefully I will come back here and inaugurate the facilities we have agreed upon this morning. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. God bless our great country, Kenya. Asanteni sana.
A round of applause once again for His Excellency. We may take our seats. With your permission, Your Excellency, I will invite down here the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor for the next brief session. Kindly. The Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor.
Sí. No. Just the other one is there. No, because after you get there, it's
Kindly let's expedite this session. The citation, please.
Citation for award of honorary doctorate degree in human letters to Honorable Adan Bare Duale. Adan Bare Duale was born in 1965 in rural Garissa in the northeastern region of Kenya. His early life was marked by a strong sense of community and a deep-rooted respect for cultural diversity. This formative experience instilled in him a passion for social justice, equality, inclusivity, values that have guided his political career and public service to this day. Honorable Duale received his Certificate of Primary Education, CPE, from Garissa Primary in 1981. He then enrolled in Garissa High School, where he received his Certificate of Education, KCSE, in 1985, and later joined Moi Force Academy, Nairobi, for his A-levels, which he completed in 1987. As he pursued his education with diligence and determination, Honorable Duale earned a Bachelor's of Education Arts from Moi University and a Master's of Business Administration from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. This academic journey equipped him with the knowledge, skills, and perspective necessary to navigate the complexities of governance, policy making, and community engagement. He worked as a teacher of history and economics before venturing into retail and wholesale businesses. Duale was elected as a member of parliament for Garissa Township 4 times on 4 different political parties in 4 different elections. He served as an assistant minister in the Grand Coalition government between 2008 and 2011. In 2013, Honorable Duale became the first leader of majority party in Kenya, a position created by the 2010 Constitution. Under his tenure, he steered the passage at least 150 bills into law. He served in his position for 7 years, 2013 to 2020. In 2020, he was appointed the Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of Defense, serving 2022. In 2022, he was appointed the Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of Defense, serving with his close friend and President, His Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Honorable Duale is the author of For the Record, a book that makes a significant contribution to political literature and will benefit students' political science. And for the record, on Duale, the inaugural leader of the majority party, who has worked closely with 3 presidents and prime minister, unveils behind-the-scenes local and geopolitical dynamics that shape national priorities. In the words of his close friend, President William Ruto, For the Record recounts a journey that begins in Garissa and ends at the heart of Kenyan politics, covering all major political events of the last 2 decades. It is a history of faith, public service, leadership, and desire to change lives, especially in northern Kenya. It is a story of a man and his life in public service, a story that's fought in the heat of Garissa town, and deep lifelong faith in Kenya and Allah. His career as a Kenyan politician has been distinguished by a steadfast advocacy for peace, social progress, community empowerment, and religious tolerance. As a member of parliament for Garissa Township and the former majority leader in the National Assembly, Honorable Duale played a pivotal role in shaping Kenya's political landscape and fostering national unity. His dedication to inclusivity and equal representation, especially for marginalized communities, was evident through his efforts to promote social cohesion, bridge cultural divides, and amplify the voice of those often overlooked. Throughout his political career, Honorable Duale leveraged his educational background and personal experience to advance the interests of marginalized communities in Kenya. His advocacy for social justice, education, and community development has made a lasting impact on Kenya's political landscape and social fabric. Honorable Duale has been a devout champion for the advancement of education through his advocacy for initiatives that promote knowledge sharing and intellectual development within the Muslim community in Kenya. His commitment to fostering a culture of learning and empowerment reflects his vision for a more inclusive and enlightened society. His contribution extends beyond politics, education, to include initiatives aimed at enhancing community cohesion, promoting interfaith dialogue, and advocating for the rights and well-being of all Kenyan citizens. His unwavering dedication to serving the interests of the Somali community and Muslim community in Kenya has had a profound impact on the nation's social fabric, fostering unity, understanding, mutual respect among diverse groups. In recognition of this exemplary service and visionary leadership and enduring commitment to the betterment of society, Garissa University is proud to confer upon Honorable Duale an honorary doctorate degree in political science and public service during the 5th graduation on 20th June 2024. Thank you. May the candidate move forward to be robed.
Mheshimiwa Rais, hivi sasa Mheshimiwa Aden Bare Duale anavalishwa joho au gauni na vyombo vyote vya kuonyesha kwamba amekabidhiwa udaktari. Tunaweza kushangilia tena wananchi.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Human Letters, Honorary Causa, in Political Science and Public Service of Garissa University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do what pertains to this degree.
Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
And now, Your Excellency, Honorable Dr. Aden Bare Duale is hereby invited to make an acceptance speech. Karibu sana.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Today, I really want to thank Garissa University for honoring me and honoring the people of Garissa, who I have served for many years. And I think I told you, Excellency, I think the only reason why Garissa University honored me is that even now as the Minister for Defense, the Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor, the Chairman of the Council, all these people always, they come to my office and ask for how do we improve Garissa University. Secondly, Your Excellency, I want to assure you that the way you have read for your doctorate, I'm going to register for a doctorate, a PhD at Garissa University. Thank you very much. I love Garissa University.
Thank you and congratulations, Honorable Duale. May I call upon the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Student Affairs, Professor Justus Mochama Gori, to invite the Deans of Schools to present the graduates for the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas and certificates. Dr. Mochama, Professor.
My Madam Chancellor, I now invite the deans of schools to present their graduates for conferment of degrees and award of diplomas and certificates of Garissa University in the following order. Dr. Alex Kevogo, Dean, School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. Mohamed Omar, Dean, School of Pure and Applied Sciences. Mr. Philip Keter, Dean, School of Business and Economics. Welcome.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following one candidate who satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate in the 2023-2024 academic year for the conferment of the following master's degree of Garissa University. Master of Education in Curriculum Studies, Kuso Nadif. The graduate should remain standing until the degree is conferred. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following three candidates who satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate in the 2023-2024 academic year for the conferment of the following master's degree of Garissa University. Master of Education in Educational Administration, Ali Muhammad Dagane. Muhammad Isaac Muhammad. Awar Felix Paul. The graduates should remain standing until the degree is conferred.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following two candidates who satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Pure and Applied Science and the Senate in the 2023-2024 academic year for the conferment of the following master's degree of Garissa University. Master of Science in Dryland Environment and Natural Resource Management, Eric Odoyo. Mohamed Yasin Mohamed. The graduates should remain standing until the degree is conferred.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following 10 candidates who satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and the Senate in the 2023-2024 academic year for the conferment of the following master's degree of Garissa University. Master of Business Administration, Human Resource Management option, Hassan Kunde Mire, Maalim Sauda Shahida Dapar, Finance